people. Before we start this video, I would like to say a few things. Some of the videos in here are not mine. Some of them are, and you can tell that they are mine because they will have my tag, Ty Carson. Anyway, just wanted to say that. Thank you for watching.
She's a service dog. Good.
Good doggy.
Good. You good?
Huh?
Are you okay?
Good doggy. Yeah, good boy.
She's a girl and she's working right now, so.
You can't talk to the dog.
Thank you. This way. Good girl. Okay, come. Good job. Here, come. Sit.
3 tips for new service dog handlers.
Number 1.
First, and I think possibly most importantly, never stop training. Most people think a dog's training ends after they graduate from a program or from handler training, but that's just not true. Just like any skill, you have to keep practicing. So keep training as long as they're working or they won't be as sharp.
Number 2.
You don't need to and you shouldn't take your service dog everywhere. I understand this may sound counterintuitive, but you will need to find a backup plan for certain places where you can't take your dog and where it's not safe, where they're not allowed. Yes, there are several places where service dogs are legally not allowed. And figure out a safety plan for having your dog away from you and yourself away from your dog. And finally, number 3, know your laws. Unfortunately, I can almost guarantee you will encounter some sort of access issue or discrimination. So know and be very well versed in your country, state, and specific areas' laws on service animals. I even carry little cards with the Americans with Disabilities Act website and a specific FAQ for legal service dog questions for this specific instance. As always, on the subject of service dogs, I have so much more I could say on each tip and have so many more tips in service dog commentary. Please note that this advice comes from my experience as a handler. Let me know if you have any more questions you'd like me to answer. Follow more for my life as a colorful disabled person and have a fabulous day. And
How many fucking pictures do you need of the cat? She doesn't change.
Bella.
Service dogs can be owner trained, they don't need to be from a program. Some of us might seek some help from the pros, but every working dog is valid. Service dogs must be task trained, their obedience must be superb. But the ADA states that there's more than one way to learn.
Or like the aviaries, we obviously can't go in there.
I actually didn't know that about the aviaries. That's good to know because I've never been to a zoo with a service animal before.
We were just something about trying to get us to put them on leashes, and they wanted to.
They're off leash trained to do our disabilities. Like we both have POTS, which is a cardiac condition, and the leash will often interfere with their tasks, which can put us at risk. So by law, as long as the leash interferes with the task or our disabilities.
Okay, so clearly you guys know the gun. However, you also know that if it causes an issue inside, whether they are service animals or not, they have to go.
No, we know.
Okay? So I can't legally obligate you to tether or harness or leash them. However, if there are issues inside, they will.
We understand that.
Yeah, if they,
It's a zoo.
Misbehave or anything, then you're well within your rights to ask us to. We know that as well.
Okay, all right. Then you guys are all good.
Awesome, thank you.
Did you skin
How do service dog creators catch alerts on video? The answer lies within the question. They're content creators. A lot of us service dog creators share our entire journey training our service dogs or upkeeping their training and sharing our journey to raise awareness for the service dog community. And with that comes a lot of filming and taking pictures throughout the process and different outings that you go on. When you are constantly filming and your phone is already propped up, chances are you may or may not catch an alert when you're out. For me personally, a lot of my alert videos go viral and I get called a fake because people think I'm staging it because my camera's already set up, but my camera's usually set up anyway because I'm constantly filming what we're doing. And if you scroll a lot of our pages, you're going to see that we share a lot more videos than just alert videos, which means we are constantly filming. And just because we do share alerts doesn't mean our service dogs are fake.
Flashback to the time when a guy dropped his coffee because his untrained dog pulled to try and get my service dog.
Big Nor, focus on me. Focus on me. It's okay, baby. I know. Focus on me.
The aftermath. Such a good girl. I am so proud.
How do I take my service dog on a plane? Champ and I fly a lot, so we have a routine down. In all honesty, Champ absolutely hates these pet relief areas, but I at least still try to take him every time we're at an airport, just in case he does need to go potty before we get on the plane. After I check my bag, we go through TSA, and the way that I go through TSA is a little bit different than most people. This is because I can't go through a metal detector. I will set them off. So there's no point for Champ to go through a metal detector either. So we both get patted down. And Champ does not mind getting patted down because he just views it as getting pet. Our pat down process is different almost every time we fly, just depending on who our TSA agent is, but Champ is very adaptable. We always pre-board, since it just gives us a little bit of extra time to get settled, and Champ just lays at my feet when we're on the plane. Because he is so big, I usually do buy him a second seat when I fly by myself with him. I also reserve my seats in the bulkhead section so that he has a little bit of extra room, and no, he never sits directly on the seat. But my boyfriend also flies a lot with us too, and it's always really helpful when he does, so that I don't have to worry about who's sitting next to me and Champ. Please let me know if you have any questions. Thanks for watching.
But you don't look gay.
Here.
Oh, I'm sorry. Let me just...
As a service dog handler, it's really important to me that I periodically really consider whether or not my service dog is still mitigating my disability. That might seem weird to say because of course our service dogs are trained to help us, but carrying a dog around with you all the time becomes taxing very quickly. As a disabled person, I have to be really careful where I spend my energy, so it's important to me that I continually evaluate and make sure that my service dog's tasks are still worth the tax of carrying a dog around with me all the time.
Anyway, that's the end of this video. I know that the video was short, but that's because handlers haven't been posting recently, so I wanted to give everyone something new to work with. Anyway, thank you for watching and have a great day.